when is the time to buy or sell a home? Here with the very latest real estate update in San Diego is the founder of Jim Bottrell Real Estate Team, Jim Bottrell. Good evening, Jim. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So, yeah, that is the big question. I mean, really quick, what have you seen in the real estate market so far this year? What should people know?
Well, so far it's been kind of interesting. Record low number of sales in January, which is about 16% below the record low number last year in January. Lower number of new houses being listed, but there's still a leftover inventory from last year, so that actually the inventory is actually just fine. The surprise was the prices are up 2%, so the median price just broke $900,000 in San Diego County. Yes,
there you
right?
go.
If we can get rates to come down a little bit, I still think that 2026 is going to be a phenomenal year for real estate.
So it's fine. My producer and I were talking about rates. She was comparing what her rate was when she got her condo a few years back, what they are now. I mean, how low are we talking? I mean, they're pretty high right now if you ask a lot of folks, right? Are you think they're going to get down to like 2 or 3, or what are you thinking?
Oh, that'd be great. No, actually, what happened in the 2 or 3, and I have 2.25 on my house, right? So those 2 or 3% interest rates, there were a number of very unlikely things that all happened at the exact same time for that, and it's literally just a once-in-a-lifetime event with the 2 or 3% interest rates. So no, when I say interest rates come down, I'm talking about 0.5%. Okay. So we might see conventional loans get to 5.5%. We might see government loans get to 5, maybe a 4, but that ends with a 0.99. Right. That's what we might be expecting.
Well,
nothing crazy.
That's still hundreds of dollars in people's pockets, so it makes a big difference, definitely. Okay, so we have a few tips that you're going to go over, and this is interesting. You've broken it down. What are some basic tips that homeowners need to know in 2026?
The most basic tip is before you go out and look at houses, sit with a lender. You know, get pre-qualified. I used to tell people all the time when they're going to go look at houses, the #1 way to ensure that you're going to be a renter, stay a renter, is to go look at houses without knowing what you qualify for. It's actually, you know, it's cheap. If you don't qualify for what you want, they'll give you a plan to get you where you want. The other thing, the realtor makes a big difference. The realtor that you choose, it can negotiate for things, and know your niece or your nephew or your yoga instructor, true story, they're not good realtors. They don't know. It's very quick and easy to get a real estate license, but it's not quick and easy to get the knowledge that you need for real estate.
Right, right. Well, okay, well, and as someone who's been in the industry for 2 decades, what are some pro tips?
Pro tips, okay, so there's 2 types of houses that are selling. There's diamonds and there are deals.
Okay.
All right, the diamonds everybody wants, easy. If you actually end up going toward one of the diamonds, that's fine. Pro tip is just understand you're going to be the highest paying person. And don't be upset about that, because every single homeowner today was willing to pay more than anybody else would pay for the house that they own. The deals, it's just what it is. Right. It's just what it is. The deals, those are new listings that hit the market, underpriced. They don't often end up being deals because everybody wants them. So here's the pro tip. This is the inside knowledge. When I was in my mass accumulation phase of buying investment properties or houses to flip, this is what I did, and this is how I set up. Look for the houses that have been on the market for 90 days or more. Okay. Right now you can see, look at the price history. That house is probably overpriced. That seller has probably made some price reductions, which you can look at Zillow and see when they made their price reductions. You can also see if it went into escrow once and fell out. That's what I call the breaking of hopes and dreams.
Oh my goodness.
I know this is the pro tips, all right? All right. I was looking for this. All right, and then I would look at what was the history of their price reductions. Was it every 30 days, so 30, 60, 90? That's been on the market for 110 days. I know 2 things. One, I know they're about to make another price reduction. I know that realtor's about to get fired.
Wow.
All right, that listing agent is about to get fired. All right, so now I can come in and make some offers and do some negotiations from a position of strength that I wouldn't have had. Now remember, I wasn't living in these houses. You know, so if your goal is, I just want a deal on a house, that's your trick. If it doesn't matter what the house is, that's the trick.
That's the trick. You heard it from the man. All right. Jim Bottrell, thank you so much for that. And hopefully, you know, if house hunters out there, if you're looking to buy or sell, you wrote all the notes down and it's going to help you get what you need. All right. Thank you so much.
If you enjoyed this video and you want to watch more videos like it, be sure to like and subscribe so you can stay up to date in the latest real estate trends and developments. I'm Jim Bottrell, the Jim Bottrell Real Estate Team. I'll see you next time.